just outside the Canadium studio here with Lou Gossett Jr. and Aaron Douglas. Great to have you guys here.
Great to be here.
I love your T-shirt, by the way.
Thank you very much.
As you know, big fan.
Go back to my roots.
That's right. Back to your roots, exactly.
Yeah.
What brings you to town?
Well, my friend Natasha, but children. You asked me to do something for children, and I'm there. I have a foundation. It's called the E-Racism Foundation. Children in America need to get some basic lessons so they can have a better life. And so I've hit on something that everybody's kind of jumping on. But children.
Children.
Our future.
Absolutely.
Right.
And nice cars as well.
Oh, they wouldn't hide. They say in Brooklyn doesn't hide.
So what's the relationship? How are you involved?
It's the same thing, you know. Natasha calls and you jump at it, and
That's
it's
right.
anytime there's charitable events, particularly for kids.
Yeah.
I'm there, and I did this rally for SickKids last year, and it was one of the most fun weekends I've ever had in my life. And so to be able to come back is a real thrill.
How does it work, Aaron?
Well, tomorrow night, Friday night, or no, tonight. I guess it's Friday now. I don't know where I am. I'm still on West Coast time. There's all these drivers. They put in, they have to raise at least $25,000, and they put in these unbelievable cars. And we go to this draft party tonight, and the guy who raises the most gets to pick his celebrity first, and then it goes until all the celebrities are gone. And then on Saturday morning, we have this great start up your engines kind of breakfast sort of thing, and then all day long Saturday is a scavenger hunt.
That's
so
right.
at this thing in the parking lot, we all get our first clue.
Okay.
And these things could be all over the world, like all over Toronto. Last year we drove around for 6 hours. I was in this great Aston Martin. And
What was that?
oh, it was crazy. My guy drove like
That doesn't hurt.
the
That's
thing that goes 1,000 miles an hour. I couldn't believe it.
Wow.
But you have a scavenger hunt all day long, and it's sort of whoever comes up with the most clues and gets there fastest and does the really cool things. I mean, like when they're in LA, they go to batting practice with the Dodgers. I mean, you get to do really, really cool things.
Really
That's
good stuff.
amazing.
Yeah.
And then tomorrow night there's a big gala dinner, and we sit around and we're all very excited. And they try and raise as much money as they can. And this year already they've raised $2.5 million.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Already, and we haven't even started the event.
So I'm very, very grateful to Natasha, who's a good friend, but it's really pinballs.
Pinball Clemens.
Yeah, every year I come to see pinball. You know.
He's quite the guy.
He's quite the guy. So
menace.
that's what a
He's a
combination.
menace.
Let's be honest.
Natasha and pinball.
Pinball for mayor. It's not too late. It's not too late.
I bet you couldn't catch him.
Oh, exactly. The guy's got too much. The guy's got too much energy.
Yeah.
Do you consider yourself a car guy?
Yeah, oh yeah, I've got it. And my friend who owns these cars, he showed me he's got 25 cars. He's got a garage with wall-to-wall carpeting on it. You know, he's singly responsible for the cars. We had a party with him a couple of years ago. He's over there.
Can we ask Lou what his first car was?
My first
Go
car?
ahead.
Lou, what
Put
was
me
your
on a
first
job.
car? Do you remember your first
Oh
car?
boy, my first car was a Ford. It was a Ford. My first car was my father's.
Your father's car?
Yeah, my father's car. It was a Cadillac, an old fluid drive.
Oh, wow.
With the steering wheel, the shift on the steering wheel.
Right.
What a question, boy.
How about you?
My first car was a Ford Fairmont. My grandfather
Fairmont.
worked for the Ford plant in Oakville.
Yep.
And my dad and family grew up in Mississauga. Grandpa worked at the Ford plant for 35 years. And so I was not allowed to buy anything but a Ford. So I bought a 79 Ford Fairmont that was all rusted out.
I remember those cars,
In
yeah.
1987 when I turned 16.
Right on.
And
Yeah.
a couple of years before, my dad had bought a Nissan Sentra, and Grandpa didn't talk to him for a month.
That's a good story. That's a good story. And Eva Longoria is going to be involved with this thing as well.
right,
And
yeah.
Hayden Christensen's in for
Yeah,
it.
we're gonna have some fun.
Mike
good.
Pinball.
But fun
Eric
and do good at the same
Dickerson.
time. Yeah.
Eric Dickerson.
Eric Dickerson
yeah.
flew in. I'm so excited to be
Yeah,
there.
Richard Dent, those guys.
Right on.
Yeah,
It's a
it's
pleasure
gonna be
to see
fun.
you.
Thank you, sir.
Always a pleasure to see you.
Thank you.
Always
All